From Wood TV8, this is continuing coverage of the Michigan State University campus shooting.
Thank you for staying with our continuing coverage of the shooting at Michigan State University. I'm Emily Leonard.
And I'm Tom Hillen. Within the past hour, some good news about one of the students recovering in the hospital.
Sparrow has called and let us know that one of our students has moved from critical to stable condition. And so I just want you to continue to pray for those families. Pray for the families who will be having services over the next couple of days, for their students who have not made it.
4 other students remain in critical condition. During that news conference, we also learned new information about the gunman and the status of students returning to class.
We have team coverage on MSU's campus right now, starting with News 8's Joe LaFurgey and the new information from investigators. Joe?
Yeah, good afternoon, Tom and Emily. That new information that Anthony McCray, the suspect in this case, carried with him 2 9mm handguns as well as a large amount of ammunitions, and those guns are both purchased legally. We've been reporting that Anthony McCrary had the ability to legally purchase handguns because of a plea deal from a 2019 weapons violation case. That plea deal allowed him the ability to purchase weapons. It is not clear at this time when he purchased the 2 guns that were found on him Tuesday night. Of course, he took his own life with one of those weapons. We also found that McCray had a note on him that talked about schools, other businesses, and a church. Here's more with investigators on the guns found on McCray.
Those handguns are both 9mm. He also had additional magazines and ammunition on his person. Our investigative team did work with our federal ATF partners to trace those weapons, and we have learned that they were purchased legally by the shooter, but they were not registered. We can also confirm that a note was found on the shooter.
The fact that the 2019 case that your police department handled was pled down by the then prosecutor, the way it was pled down allowed him to buy these 2 handguns that were on him on early Tuesday morning, Monday night and Tuesday morning.
Yes, my understanding is that in that case, a motion was made by the defense, and then before that motion was pushed through to a decision that the then prosecutor of the Ingham County chose to drop that charge and negotiate down to a lesser crime, which gave him no jail time, no felony charge to prohibit him from buying additional weapons in the future, and a year of probation. But that prosecutor is no longer in the Ingham County.
Should that have been allowed?
Pardon me?
The prosecutor had some more hindsight to obviously plea deals are happening all the time, but
we would all hope that a prosecutor would uphold the law as it's written. There's always room for some type of discrepancy or discretion. However, that one will be under scrutinized for a long time, I'm sure.
As for campus life at MSU, operations have resumed today. Operations, the offices and administrative portion of MSU. Classes remain canceled through Sunday. MSU's interim president, Teresa K. Woodruff, says the university is considering an online option or a virtual option for students, but that decision has yet to be made.
While we are returning to standard operations, classes remain suspended through Sunday. This standard operations means that the university offices are open, but in this case with wide latitude provided to supervisors across our university network. The 2 buildings, Berkey, remains closed for the remainder of the semester. The second building, the Union, is still being evaluated for decisions to be reported later. We want to be supportive not only of our campus, but we understand that the community is involved, and we want to give people the confidence to re-engage and stay engaged as we come together. Our alumni network, over 500,000 Spartans strong, are contacting us and wanting to get involved. They are generously donating their time and items that can be helpful to the community, including 15,000 candles last night, as well as flowers that were associated with our vigil. For those who want to give in a way that can support MSU at this time, we have set up a fund called Spartan Strong Fund, and you can find that on the MSU website.
Now, back to that note that was found on McCurry after he took his life on early Tuesday morning. It talked about being slighted by individuals, by churches and other schools. Didn't get that specific, and police are yet to pin an exact motive on that. They say they are still working through all of this, trying to determine some sort of motive. Emily, Tom, back to you.
Now, Joe, we know that police have had that interaction with him back in 2019. Do we know of any other situations where police have been called on him or anything like that?
Yeah, there was a lot of talk about rumors about police being called to the home on Howe Street in Lansing, just north of the MSU campus where we were at Tuesday morning. Police say at this point there's no indication of any calls to that address. There were rumors, a lot of rumors going around, but at this point they don't have any call logs that suggest they went to that house for trouble with McCray.
All right, Joe LaFurgey, live for us in East Lansing. Thank you, Joe.
Students and staff at Michigan State have been grabbing their personal belongings in Berkey Hall today. They were allowed back inside for the first time since the shooting Monday night.
News 8's Gabrielle Pfeiffer is live outside there now. Gabrielle, what have you seen since you've been there?
Emily and Tom, I've seen students come by themselves. I've seen them come with their friends, and many of them have even come with their parents. I've also seen a handful of staff members, and all of them who have come here have been visibly emotional, wiping away tears as they relive those moments during the shooting on Monday night. Now, Berkey Hall was the site where 2 students were killed. People were allowed back inside beginning at 10 this morning. The FBI and victim support staff have been on scene helping students and staff. There are also emotional support dogs here, which several students have taken advantage of. I did speak to a pair of roommates today. They told me they were trying to get permission to get their car from a lot that is still blocked off with crime scene tape. They told me the past few days have been so extremely difficult, and being back at the scene makes coping even harder.
We saw the exact place that we were sitting down, and it kind of just takes you through that whole moment again. And it makes you think how grateful I am that I made it out alive.
Now, the special agent in charge of the FBI in Michigan said that there were 18 students yesterday that did not retrieve their belongings from MSU Union. Those items are here now at Berkey Hall. They will continue to be here. And he also said in the conference that if whatever is left today will be given to Michigan State Police to distribute to students and staff. Reporting here live in East Lansing, Gabrielle Pfeiffer, News 8.
All right, thank you. Very emotional day there. Thanks, Gabrielle.